91 on 1FM.
Paul McKenna is so clever, absolutely indestructible. Really quite nice.
Thank you. Yes, this is McKenna in for Steve Wright this afternoon. Some great music. You can win without competitions. You're the posse. I'll be giving you the posse question soon. We got the financial update and the 1FM comedy showcase. But before we go any further, I feel a need to seriously rock out.
Rock and roller always wears clean underwear. Such a nice boy, mama's pride and joy. Still sleeps with a teddy bear. He's a jolly piece of chap, hates funk and rap. He never slurps his tea. Always right on time, cause he's in bed by 9. Hangs around in women's lavatories. Hey? I can't sing that. Disgusting, that is. I'm not having anything to do with that, that's silly. No.
24 hours a day. 1FM rocks.
Mr. DJ, what have you to say?
Paul McKenna on 1FM. Power. 2 million watts of music power. Radio 1 FM.
He's out there operating without any decent restraint, totally beyond the pale of any acceptable human conduct.
McKenna in the afternoon, Radio 1 FM.
Here he is, La McKenna, wearing a delightful silky designer number that Arnold Schwarzenegger would probably kill for. And I wonder, is he going to bless us with a few choice words, or just stand there perhaps, looking regal? Yes, I believe he is going for that first sentence.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today's prize is any record of your choice.
Oh, what a performer this man is. Lovely, bravo, fortissimo, bambino, AC Milano, I love you, let me kiss you.
Yes, thank you. And you can call now and win because we are the winning station. 071-637-4343. That.
Would you please state in the following order your destination and your full name?
1FM. Paul McKenna.
Thank you. You are cleared through voice print identification.
11. The Pet Shop Boys, Radio 1FM.
Switched up here. The guy switched up there. He's opening his mouth and absolutely nothing's coming out here. Oh no, this is good. Well, what should we do? I know what we'll do. You just hang on. All right, you just hang on there, Paul. We'll have a twiddle with your knobs. And luckily, I just happen to have Jason Donovan lying around here. Show from in here if you like, mate. Hello? Still up there. McKenna. Hang on a minute, I'm just sort of working this out. Hang on, it's 4 minutes overtime at £1 a minute. I'm earning an few extra quid here. It's all coming out of your wages.
What would we do?
Hey, Paul, come in here.
To your studio, Gary, is that right?
Overtime.
Hey, yeah, all that overtime you're going to make as well. Well, I'm glad you warmed the seat up for me, actually. I think I'll sit in here and do the programme. Thanks very much.
It's a pleasure, mate. Have a good show.
And have a great weekend.
Hello, Phillip Schofield here, and I can't believe it. After causing chaos, mayhem and traffic jams in Northern Ireland, I'm back with another week on the road. On Monday, I'm in Paynton with Ross. On Tuesday, in St Austell at Cornish Leisure World with Hue and Cry. On Wednesday, you'll find us in Falmouth with comedian Jethro. Thursday, we move on to St Ives, and our guest is Kenny Thomas. And on Friday, we're in the Hoe in Plymouth. The Red Arrows in the air in full display, and Kylie Minogue in full display on the stage. All that and masses more on the 1FM Roadshow next week in the sunny southwest.
The 1991 Roadshow on 1FM.
And I'm wondering if they're even close to being ready next door in the DLT studio. Not even close. Look at this. So they're so used to people coming over to them late. 1 o'clock today. Adrian Juste. Just say ready when you're ready, Dave. 1 o'clock, Adrian Juste. 2 o'clock, a brilliant programme you shouldn't miss called Studio. Thank you.
Ready.
It's about the Trident studio. What about an extra minute then? That's nice, isn't it?
Hey, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
This is a stunned moment for me.
I know, I can tell.
I sit here and I expect, like with the terrible twosome, it's usually about 10:05.
Yeah.
By the time I get on the air.
Yeah.
This is not good. This is not good, but I love you desperately. It's brilliant,
Okay,
actually. Listen, that's been a very bright and breezy show, and I know you were halfway up through telling people about the studio, but I shall tell them more about that. Cause
later.
The people who have worked on that show have been in sleeping bags for the last 3 months.
They also work on yours as well.
They do. Listen, good show, mate.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
See you for the tea. Ta-ta.
August, all right, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of excitement. Greetings from the West, folks. It's time. The time is 24.5 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock in the Saturday Night Rock Show. We're going to go to the metal decade, 1982 to 83, Volume 2. Right, here's Gary.
Radio 1 FM.
Thank you very much.
Radio 1 FM.
Travis.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
BBC Radio 1.
Yes.
What else?
Last chance.
No charge
Last
today.
golden chance
No
for me.
Oh, is it really?
Well, I'm not here next weekend. So.
We'll have our first Give Us a Breaker coming up after the next item, which, as usual around this time, is the first item from our featured classic artists. Looking through all sorts of artists that we hadn't featured on the programme before, came up with the Shirelles. Now, there are a couple of items that you will know and love from the Shirelles, and you will be hearing them, but equally, a couple that you didn't remember quite, at least until we played them.
Hello, Jakki Brambles here. Well, at last, it's my turn, and I'll be doing my turn all next week in South Wales. On Monday, we start the search for Citizen Brain at the Square in Barry Island with Mark Shaw. Tuesday, Salt Lake Car Park Porthcawl, where you can meet the Soup Dragons and local chart band the Manic Street Preachers. On Wednesday, we're at the Leisure Centre Swansea with that dynamic duo from Children's BBC, Simon Parkin and Andy Peters, plus OMD. On Thursday, South Beach Car Park 10B will have the Young Disciples and Falling from the Skies Above, the Red Devils. And we finish on Friday on the prom in Aberystwyth with a Welsh male voice choir and special guests, The Farm. That's the South Wales tour.
Jason Donovan. Radio 1 FM.
The trouble is, they're all better than us.
Let's do it. Yeah, this is my Goodier fun.
Radio 1 FM.
Some good news.
So avoid the area if you can. That's diversions on the M1 southbound at junction 25, an area to avoid until after 6 tonight. Okay, we'll be talking with Gerard Whelan of An Emotional Fish after this.
Well, if you're hanging on tender hooks to see whether or not you've won this wonderful prize, you see some radio stations will give away thousands upon thousands of pounds, but we give away a CD. It's a good CD as well. It's called The Sound of the Suburbs, compilation CD on Columbia Records with some great music featured. I'd like to thank Ray Liddard, I think that is, from Hornchurch, Martin Kinneram from Tring, Aidan Cosgrave from London, who else we got here? David King from Milton Keynes, Clive Brown from Hastings, Phil Dennehy from Maidenhead in Berkshire, and also Darren from Reading in Berkshire. All phoned through with the correct answers, but they weren't the winners, I'm afraid. Tell you who the winners are when we're giving you the answers.
Radio 1 FM.
Playing practice.
This is how it looks. Newsbeat in just 30 seconds. Have the Radio 1 Roadshow from the Clock Tower car park. Rill with Gary Davies. You have 6 minutes to get to Rill and join Gary Davies right till 2 o'clock with Steve Wright. Then Jakki Brambles. The Pet Shop Boys are in concert. A special at 8 o'clock. Out on Blue 6 at 9 and at 10 o'clock. It's Nicky Horn in conversation with Sting ahead of Bob Harris. You have yourself a great bank holiday, or what's left of it, if you're working, or if you're in an area where it isn't a bank holiday, you got my sympathy. Tomorrow between 9 and 11, Whitney Houston, right here. But now the time is 12:30, and here's the latest word from around the world on Newsbeat.
At 12:30, Mikhail Gorbachev.
There is something very special going on this afternoon, a big fundraising event at RAF Duxford in Cambridgeshire. It's called Helifest 91. It's been organised by Noel Edmonds. Bruno and Liz were there yesterday, and Paul McKenna is there today. Hi, Paul.
Hello, Mark.
Good afternoon.
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. When you say good afternoon, I think it certainly is a very good afternoon. Imagine beautiful blue skies. We've got 15,000 people here in the sunshine, enjoying what is a really tremendous day. It's been organised by Noel Edmonds, who's here with me now. Hello, Noel.
Hello, Paul.
How are you?
Well, I have to say I'm tired, but I'm tired and happy. It's been an amazing experience because I've not only been presenting a lot of what's been going on here, but I've been very involved in the organisation, and I think it comes back to the old adage that the pilot shouldn't think too much about what the engine's doing, because you then start worrying about all sorts of things. It's been a fascinating experience, but I'm delighted.
So it must have taken quite a bit of organising.
It's taken over 5 years to pull this together.
Bit of a good cause as well.
Quite sophisticated.
Oh, really? Oh, surprise. I like surprise. In fact, I thought I felt a wasp crawling up, but that was why I clouded my headphones just then. It did look funny. Hello, Adrian Juste is here with us as well. He's been taking part in the event.
Oh, Paul, we've been having a fantastic time. There's been a lot of lardies down here, a lot of celebs. Keith Chegwin. Faith Brown. No,
he's not a celeb, is he?
You should see Faith Brown hanging out of a helicopter. It's great. It's worth coming just to see that. But yeah, we had to dangle these buckets and go through all these very difficult obstacles, which is far too professional for us. And it was great. And they gave me a cheap little bucket, and the handle broke on mine. So I feel like Nigel Mansell yesterday. I was robbed, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I tell you, if I had the money of some of the big jocks like Mark Goodier or something, I'd buy a helicopter. I'm hooked now. No money. Champagne taste, lemonade pockets.
It's not like it is in Top Gun, is it?
Excuse me, but maybe we should have got Adrian involved in this. What we want you to do, Paul, is we want you to do this hover challenge, because as I, in a rather ham-fisted way, was trying to explain that Radio 1 FM has sent out this challenge to the people here at Duxford. We're raising money for Trevor Jones Trust, and we need you to have a go at hovering a Bell 47 with a top instructor, Ken Summers, and I issue that to you as a challenge.
I accept it. I accept it. No, thank you so much.
What a good man. Well, splendid. Well, I hope to hear from you, and I hope to hear from Ken Summers as how well you did, as we hear the whine in the background of the Royal Navy Eagles in their 4 Gazelle helicopters screaming past here at Helifest.
Back to you, Mark. Chocks away. Tally ho!
I am green with envy. I can't believe it. You've been given the chance to hover a helicopter. We'll hear how you get on later. 17 to 5, 1FM, Mark Goodier and Midge-Ure.
Anyway, I'll be taking the challenge in about 10 minutes' time, so I got a dash. Back to you, Marky. Chocks away, tally ho!
Thank you, McKenna. Back with you at Helifest 91 soon.
Music Radio 1FM, Mark Goodier on Radio 1. It's a Thursday, the sound of summer is the Mark Goodier Show.
9 to 11 on 1FM.
Whitney Houston, Music Radio 1FM.
Whitney Houston.
That singer is fabulous.
She sure is.
She is. Joan Collins, it's kissable lips. It's not the lips, it's the mind.
Oh, that's all I'm interested in is the mind, son. Everything.
Had 3 weeks on the Costa del Breakfast Show, a fortnight's yomping through Steve Wright in the afternoon. I did lunch all week and had some pretty hot summer evening sessions, I can tell you. But now the Wanderer returns. 4 till 6 every weekday morning, the early show, with music, the papers, more music, features, even more music, but absolutely no holiday snaps.
Britain's #1 early show is back. Mike Reed.
Someone this week has successfully destroyed the round table jingle. However,
and on 1FM, we'll reveal the 20 lucky winners of the new PM Dawn album, plus let you know who's won exclusive designer Beats International shorts. And then, as if that wasn't enough, will it be you that we'll send to Paris to see Fat Lady Sings in concert? There's also the dance chart, Monday's Nightlife, and Frank Walters in session. The evening session with Neil James from Monday, 7:30 till 9.
So that's your game, is it, Neil James? Trying to win over the listeners by giving away Beats International shorts? I think I'll give away a pair of Gary Davies' underpants today.
The man Ezeke.
Cook yam, pumpkin and dasheen. When me cook the food for you, you lick your finger clean. Bite this your rhythm. and lick the pot clean. See?